The formative years. Mama's boy. Harold Frederick Shipman was born in 1946 to a working-class family in Nottingham. He was the favorite child of his mother, Vera. She instilled in him a sense of superiority from an early age. The formative trauma. When he was 17, his mother was dying of lung cancer. Shipman sat by her bedside every day and watched the GP inject her with morphine to ease her pain. He saw how, in seconds, the pain disappeared and she fell into a deep sleep. The lesson. There he learned two things: the power a doctor has over life and death, and the clean way to kill. Education and first addiction. Shipman studied medicine at the University of Leeds. In 1974, he began working as a resident. The stumbling block. Within a year, he was caught forging prescriptions for himself to obtain pethidine. He would inject himself to the point of fainting. The miracle. He was fined £600 and sent to rehab, but the British Medical Council decided not to revoke his license. It was the biggest mistake in the history of British medicine. The Angel of Hyde, 1977 to 1998. Shipman moved to the small town of Hyde and opened a private practice. He became the most popular doctor in town. The image: he was an old-school doctor, one who made house calls, listened patiently, and sent flowers to grieving families. The community adored him. The dark reality: behind closed doors, he began to thin out the town's elderly population. The home visit: he would visit patients in the afternoons. The injection: he would inject them with a huge dose of diamorphine. Victims would experience a momentary sense of euphoria and then stop breathing within minutes. Computer forgery: Shipman would return to the clinic and alter their medical records to create a history of heart disease that would justify sudden death. The determination: he was the one who determined the cause of death on the official form. Since he was the attending physician, no one questioned him. The trial and the end. The trial, 1999, Shipman was charged with 15 murders. He sat in court arrogantly, expressed no remorse, and claimed that everyone was wrong except him. The sentence: 15 cumulative life sentences. The real numbers: a state investigation committee examined 500 deaths of his patients and determined that he had murdered at least 218 people, and there is a strong suspicion of 250. Suicide. On January 13, 2004, he hanged himself in his cell at Wakefield Prison. He never provided an explanation for his actions. Key points for a viral video. The contradiction. How was the man everyone trusted the devil incarnate? Motive: he didn't kill for money. He killed for control. He wanted to feel like God deciding who lives and who dies.